Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
Raw. It's
You pick up your palette knife and then work that into your meat. Give your meat a good old rub. Yeah, boy.
Breaker 1-9, this is the Rubber Duck. Who's leading this here convoy? Over.
I read you, Rubber Duck. This is the Convoy Trucker heading this Bacon Convoy. We're on the road to health through the carnivore diet. Why don't you follow us? Over.
10-4, Carnivore Trucker. Let's bring home the bacon. Over.
How's it going, everyone? I'm Sean, the Carnivore Trucker, and welcome to the Bacon Convoy, episode 2. We got David, the Carnivore Werewolf. What's going on, man?
Hey, it's all going good. How you doing, bud?
Pretty good. It's been a while since we really talked.
It has been a while.
Yeah, I think we both had that might help too.
Right.
We both had some issues that set us back a couple month or so. But yeah, I canceled on you because I had that. I pretty much went through a pretty good depression. So.
Well, I'm glad to see you're back.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back. Just trying to get everything going and starting this new Sunday show. So kind of enjoying it.
Cool intro.
So, yeah, thank you. I put some time into it.
I could see that.
I even hired a voice actor for that radio guy.
Right on.
Yeah. So what all have you been up to?
Well, this is technically, officially my debut return to social media today.
How long has it been?
The 9th of last month.
9th of May. Okay.
About a month. Almost a month.
Yeah. Last week was my debut after like a month, 2 months, I think. Since
Sometimes
July.
you just have to take a break.
Yeah, exactly. So, for people who are watching and don't know who you are, can you give a quick intro?
Sure.
Background.
My name's Dave. I'm known online as Carnivore Werewolf. I've been a over-the-road truck driver for 18 years, and I eat a carnivore diet on the road. Have been for just over a year now, and I'm trying to educate other truckers and other individuals about this lifestyle and the healing changes that you experience when you switch to this way of eating and stop eating the crap.
Yeah. We have much the same message. It's trying to get other drivers to get on this and eat healthier.
Well, yeah, as you know, truck drivers are metabolically the unhealthiest individuals when it comes to career fields.
Oh yeah, by far. Time Traveler says hello from Connecticut.
Hello, time traveler.
But yeah, as far as the way we go about the diet on the road, I think we're a tiny bit different. Can you run us by like how you eat on the road?
Well, I primarily eat about a 95% carnivore diet, meaning I only eat animal products 95% of the time. Once in a while, I'll drop down to ketovore or keto, but I always stay within a ketogenic way of eating. Keep the carbs low, the sugar low. I try to cut the sugar out as much as I can.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Hello, Cindy from Connecticut.
Hello, Cindy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kentucky. But yeah, so I pretty much do the same thing. I drop down to keto like once every 2 months when I'm home, pretty much.
Hmm.
But from what I've seen on your social media, you usually go for the restaurants, the carnivore options at the restaurants a little bit more than I do.
Yes,
It's,
I do.
yeah. And I do the same every now and then when I'm kind of in a pinch and I don't have anything thought out. But yeah, I think the main difference is I have a freezer up on the top bunk,
Yeah,
ratcheted
you
up.
lucky bummer.
Well, I
Hey,
mean,
I got a fridge.
yeah, who's to say you can't do it, you know?
I
But
still do frozen foods. I'll pick up frozen steaks, frozen ground beef from a local rancher when I'm in Michigan, and
okay.
I'll just put it in the refrigerator. And like on the third day, it's thawed. So I mean, it works.
Yeah, like right now I have 23 pounds of ground beef up in there right now.
Oh
Uh,
dang, you're set for a while.
yeah, and I'll eat 2.5, sometimes 3 in a day.
No, it's
And I
ribeye
have
tonight.
well, I got lamb thawing out on the dashboard right now,
Right on.
and then
Yep,
I
ground
got that
beef.
thawed out and ready to go. I picked this up at a Market Street over in Abilene area. Abilene,
Oh, nice.
DeSoto area. No, not DeSoto. Odessa. That's the word. So
Nice.
yeah, they have a truck parking there at the street market out there. It's a little chain out there,
Oh, nice.
but and then that Walmart in McPherson, Kansas, across the highway from the Loves has truck parking. So that's where I went and got my ground beef from.
Nice.
And
Yeah, it's not
yeah,
always easy for us to find parking with an 18-wheeler.
oh yeah, no, for sure. But once you know the area enough, you can find your spots. You know, like
Oh yeah.
that Loves just outside of Chattanooga. I used to park my trailer there at the Loves and then disconnect and run to the Walmart that's like 10 miles away. I
Mhm.
can't remember the name of that town that's out there, but that's one of the spots. But
You got to
but
go
yeah,
where you can.
yeah, exactly. So, and then the Loves beef jerky. That's some pretty clean ingredient stuff.
Not too bad,
And
actually.
yeah,
Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
and I'll also get those roller hot dogs there.
All beef hot dogs. Hell
Yep,
yeah.
yep. So yeah, and see, you go by like Burger King and McDonald's hamburger patties and stuff like that, right?
I do. You know, we're responsible for our own health, and
Mhm.
you've got to tell these people how to cook your food. It's like some people are like, "Oh, I just let them cook it the way they're gonna." No, no, no. I don't want any seed oils used. I don't want any seasoning used, and just cook it plain. I'll take care of my own seasoning. I'm good. And 99% of the time, they will accommodate you with no problem.
Okay, so you just tell them like cook it in its own juices.
Same, yes,
Okay.
same thing with ordering steaks in a restaurant.
Yeah.
You can tell them how you want it cooked. You don't want cooking sprays. You don't want seed oils. You don't want margarine. If you're going to use something other than its own juices, regular butter. Use regular
Yeah.
butter. And I've never had a problem with them saying no.
Okay. I'm gonna have to try that. I've never told them, been a stickler about it. I've just been like, yeah, give me the 4 patties and all that.
Mhm.
My favorite thing to do is like go to Denny's and
Smash
go to
burgers.
Denny's. No, actually, you can get about 16 slices of bacon for like $20.
Mm,
Get it in a
gotcha.
little tub. Yeah, I do that a lot of times when I'm like need something to go along with my hamburger meat. I'm like, I'm feeling some bacon. I don't feel like cooking, so I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah. Now I'll tell you, if you're gonna get smash burgers at Iron Skillet,
Okay.
okay, I'm gonna warn you. Maybe you've heard me say this before. Like if you just say, yeah, I'd like 3 smash burgers, plain, no bun, blah blah blah, right? No
Mhm.
seed oils, no cooking sprays. Because I did this once, and they brought me 3 stacks of smash burgers because they consider a smash burger 2 patties, which is a half pound. So you got a pound and a half of meat there, but it's $45. So the waitress told me how to order it in the future. I'd like 1 smash burger and 1 extra patty. That's it. And then it comes out to like 18, 19 bucks, whatever. Like,
Okay. Okay.
okay, I can handle that. And they're large, they're filling, satiating. And it's like, yeah, okay. So now that's what I do.
Yeah, and Wendy's isn't bad with
I
their
love
hamburger patties either.
Wendy's is my all-time favorite for fast food as
Yeah,
far as
yeah, me too.
burgers go.
Yeah, Wendy's and Whataburger for me. Whataburger's pretty good.
Whataburger's good, but the thing I know about Wendy's is it's always fresh, never frozen, but it's also 100% USDA choice beef.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good beef.
Oh yeah,
Time Traveler, how's the pup doing? Carnivore Trucker. Chase, come here.
yeah. Let's
Hi.
see the pup.
He's like, I got attention.
Aw,
Oh, hey, buddy.
how old?
Oh, he is about 10.
10 years or 10 months?
10 years.
Wow, I wouldn't call him a puppy anymore. Acts
He
like it
acts like
though.
he's a puppy. Yeah, he
Oh
acts like
yeah,
he's a puppy.
a lot of energy. A lot of energy.
Oh yeah, he's not off his kibble, but he gets a lot of meat. All right, buddy,
Right
that's
on.
enough.
He probably looks at you with those drooling eyes and mouth and everything
Dude,
when you're
every
cooking up a steak.
every time I eat, he's like,
Right? It's like, where's mine, Daddy? Where's mine?
exactly. He's like at my feet, waiting for me to drop something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Burgers are good. How's it going, Carnivore Ron?
Hey, Carnivore Ron.
Cindy Demachi, Wendy's Triple Baconator. Yes.
Ooh, yeah, you're talking my language. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. So anyway, yeah, along with you just putting stuff in your fridge, like, I'm just curious because the fridge doesn't keep too much stuff. So I imagine you're going to the Walmarts and stuff like every 2-3 days to resupply.
Oh no, about it once a week.
Oh, okay, that's about what I do.
Yeah, you can get those little packs of ground beef chuck. You know, they're like $4 or $3-4, whatever. It's a pound.
Mhm.
But I usually
Oh,
pick
okay.
up 3 of those, pick up a couple rib eyes, maybe a flat iron, some ground lamb or ground bison. It's pretty easy.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I'll get like 4 of those 5-pound tubes of ground beef from Walmart, and then I'll grab a steak or 2, maybe a salmon fillet, and
Yeah, mister, I have a freezer in my truck.
hey, just go on Amazon, man. They're relatively cheap, like 150 for like a
Eh,
like a 1.5 gallon.
Now I'm considering having my company buy one for me.
Weren't you working on some sort of fund to get truck drivers freezer?
Mhm.
Yeah, talk about
Yes.
that.
Well, the idea was to use income derived from YouTube. I'm not quite there yet, but to use that income to help other drivers get refrigerators in their trucks
Okay. Okay.
and the t-shirts too. Yeah.
Come on. What's up, Kip?
Hey, how's it going?
But yeah, do you have a website for that? I'll put it in the description for you if you got anything going.
I don't. The only thing I have is the t-shirts and YouTube channel on my links. It's all approachable at carnivorewerewolf.com.
Okay, yeah. I got everything there for you.
But as soon as I do get enough to start that first refrigerator for a driver, there will be a special link for that because I will have a section of the website devoted to that.
Yeah. You should start up a GoFundMe or something for that because I'd be interested in doing that.
Yeah, I might have to look into that. As you know, I've been down and out for about a month now with a medical issue I was dealing with, but today's my official return.
Yeah. So happy to have you host you for your return.
I appreciate it.
Time Traveler says Aldi sells ground beef tubes for $9.99. Is that what, 3 pound? Oh, excuse me.
I think so.
That would make sense. That's about what I paid for that 3 pound that I showed earlier. And Kip says, smash that like button. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I drew his profile picture for him.
Oh, right on. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, we just did he's doing a sea lion diet thing.
Sea lion.
Yes, it's the lion diet plus seafood.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome way to name it too. That's awesome.
Yeah, and me and him announced it last week, actually Tuesday, and I designed the logo for it too. It's pretty cool. You know what?
I'll check it out.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk about a little bit of your past with your past experience with veganism?
Veganism, 7 years I was vegan, embroiled in the vegan cult, as I call it. The brainwashing there is beyond words, as you're aware of. The one thing about veganism, it's supposed to be all good for the animals and everything and the planet, blah, blah, blah. But what people have to realize, and I finally came to realize, is eating animals is part of human evolution. That's what we've been doing for millions of years. Some people say hundreds of thousands of years. Fine. If you feel more comfortable saying hundreds of thousands of years, let's go with that. Veganism really didn't start its appeal to people until around the 60s, 70s, more closer to the 70s, end of the 70s, maybe into the early 80s. And then look at our health in the country. It went downhill fast. Mm-hmm. Obesity rise, heart disease rise, diabetes rise. You think there's a coincidence there?
No, there couldn't be.
And let's not forget that the Seventh-day Adventist Church are pretty much the ones responsible for the health in this country when it comes to nutrition and government. There's a lot there if you really look into it. But they believe in not eating meat, because, it makes you more lustful. So that's why they generally are vegetarian. And I've seen some Seventh-day Adventists, who left it just for that fact. They went carnivore and, they've healed themselves. They're living their life the way that God intended them to. Even people are like, well, in the Bible, it says we were designed to eat plants. God designed plants for us. Well, if you look a little closer, when Noah and his family were on the ark, God specifically told them the animals are to be food for you.
Yeah. Like why did God favor Abel and his sacrifices with the sheep over Cain's, what was it, vegetables or fruits or whatever it was?
Plants.
I'm not well versed. Yeah, I'm not well versed in Bible stuff. Sorry, but
no, plants.
Yeah, so that's just one thing that comes to my mind. But yeah, and
That
then
and the curse.
then the Seventh Day Adventist stuff, like they're the ones who founded the nutritional guidelines that we all, well, that everyone else goes by.
Yes,
So
unfortunately.
it's very entrenched, and it's like once you go carnivore, it's like waking up from the Matrix. You see all this stuff, and like
It is.
nobody, yeah, and you just, like you say veganism is kind of like a cult, but I mean the carnivore movement has certain. I'm not saying it is a cult, but if you look at it, you can see some similarities.
It's a way of eating.
Yeah, it's a way of eating, and it's so strange how like we're talking to each other because of what we eat. That's what brought us together.
Yep.
And it's just kind of like a weird, to me, I was just thinking about this the other day. It's just so weird how a little thing like that can be a big subject and bring people together.
It can, especially when it comes to health.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, it's just we all think we're right. But
yep. Well, see that here's one of the arguments that I've had with vegans, and I always tell them I can say this because I'm a 7-year ex-vegan, so it's not like I'm just coming at this as a carnivore, never been, no, I was vegan for 7 years. And one of the arguments that they really try to push is animals should not be abused. I agree 100% with that. But there's a difference between being abused on a factory farm. Now, the abuse is not as bad as it used to be, thanks in part to vegans bringing this to light to the public. I can agree with that. But when it comes to slaughtering an animal to be consumed for food, that is not abuse. That is the natural order of things.
Yes. Yeah. And another talking point that I've heard, like, they're just like, we don't agree with the killing of an animal. Just like bottom line, an animal died for me to live. They don't agree with that. But there's also a point where you have to accept that for your own health.
What they don't like, and when you bring this up to them, they really get that glassy-eyed look in their eyes. Animals have to die for their food as well.
Yeah.
But they don't like being told that.
Yeah.
The millions of animals that are killed in the cultivation of crops around the world is just astronomical compared to like killing cows for meat.
Yeah. And not to mention all of the pesticides that are put on the plants that they ingest.
Glyphosate is a big one.
Yeah, there's been a lot of they're coming out. I saw something on Facebook about a new pesticide that's coming out, and it's bad that they're starting to use.
Any kind of pesticide is bad. Anything not designed naturally for the plant with the fruit or the vegetable attached to it is not going to be good for human consumption. If it's made in a lab, if it's made with chemicals, you shouldn't be eating it.
Yeah, man, that's another thing with that lab-grown meat that's starting to come up.
That's a topic that is really irritating to me.
That is the dumbest shit.
I mean, come on. It's one thing about lab-grown meat per se, but who's to tell what they're going to put into it while they're making it in the lab?
Yeah, and I watched a YouTube documentary not too long ago about that. The meat that they're producing from that lab grown stuff is basically cancer cells.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'd rather not. Thank you.
Nope, I will not. I refuse to eat lab-grown meat. Absolutely refuse.
Yeah. Nicole, former fat girl,
Mhm.
she was talking about trying it. I'm like, don't do it.
I would not. Nicole, if you're listening to this, do not try the lab-grown meat. For one, you do not know what they're putting into it. So just think about that. They grow this in a petri dish, basically, to start it out with.
Yeah, and then it's then this big like drum water, and then they have to like keep pumping oxygen into it so that way they keep the cultures alive. And
Right?
it's just this huge process that is taking up way too much energy when you could just have a damn cow.
Eat the cow, eat the steak, eat the ground beef, eat the ribs. Oh, I love ribs.
Yeah. One last thing on veganism here.
Veganism is the sad result of a morally corrupt mind. Reconsider your life.
Amen.
Gotta love Ron Swanson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
I hit a milestone here the other day.
Oh yeah.
For the first time in 30 plus years, I am below 200 pounds.
Dude, that's my weight goal. I've been stalled at 205.
It'll come.
Yeah, it'll come.
Mhm.
So I'm hoping to. And I need to start working out again. Do you do anything for fitness while you're out on the road?
I just have
be
some
honest-
dumbbells in the truck. Once in a while, I'll lift them. I do the slow burn way of lifting.
Slow burn.
Yeah, that's where you
more time
basically,
attention, you mean?
you know, like 60 to 90 seconds, just going real slow with them until you go to muscle failure, which takes about 60 to 90 seconds usually.
Okay. Yeah, so you go heavy and slow to failure.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
And
I was
walking,
doing-
I walk.
I've been, dude. It's been hot outside. I'm
Oh, I don't
I'm
believe
on
me, I
the-
know.
I'm on the western part, so I'm like going through like Arizona every week, and
Mhm.
dude, it's been stupid hot. Like I don't even want to walk my dog. It's that hot outside.
When it's that hot, like when I'm down in Texas or something, I just get out of the truck and go into the truck stop, but I'm still walking for that day. I'm
Mhm.
still walking. And I'll usually do that 2 or 3 times while I'm at the truck stop. So I'm still getting exercise.
Yeah, every little bit counts, but
Mhm.
yeah, I haven't lifted in a while. I mean, I could do some exercises here in the truck. I just been lazy, making my own excuses.
Crunches are a really good exercise you can do in the truck right on the bunk. Very easy.
Yeah, like I said, I've just been lazy.
Hey,
I'm not even gonna try to make
you're
an
entitled.
excuse. I've been playing way too many video games lately.
That's another thing I plan on putting in here eventually. It's not a priority now, but I'm going to put some kind of gaming system in here in the future.
Yeah, like last Christmas, it was a gift was from my friend because I think he just wanted to play video games with me. So he gave me for Christmas a TV and an Xbox. So now I've just been playing with him.
Right on.
Time traveler, muscle resistance to the point of failure is done slowly is the best way for toning body and sculpting. Yeah.
Agreed. 100%. Now,
And
I
shout
learned
out-
that from Lisa Wiedemann, actually.
I don't know her.
Dr. Lisa Wiedemann, the carnivore doctor.
Oh, okay. I know Carnivore Doctor. But yeah, there's also I think he's Carnivore Muscle now. Composition consultant Jonathan.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've been meaning to like sign up for his services, but I haven't gotten around to it.
He seems to be pretty knowledgeable.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Oh.
Now you mentioned Nicole earlier.
Uh-huh.
What was that you showed?
Liquid Death sparkling water.
There you go. I like those.
Yeah, these are my favorite. I bought a whole 12-pack of them at Walmart.
Now I will say, I did cheat today a little bit. It's been a year since I've done it, but
you.
it's pumpkin spice season. Starbucks pumpkin spice latte decaf. If I do that once or twice a year, that's fine. Don't deprive yourself.
So you consider coffee a cheat?
Not really. Well, only because of the sugar.
Oh, okay, I could see that. But no, I drink coffee every day.
Some people do. That's fine. If your body can tolerate it, do it.
I kind of need to with my sleeping schedule.
Right.
Ground Beef Guy, greetings from Savannah, Georgia. Glad you could make it, man. I texted him saying like, hey, I'm gonna go live if you want to come hang out and chat. But
Right.
he's with family right now. But I appreciate you popping in.
Understandable. It's family time, Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, us drivers, we're away from family for a long time.
Yep. For me, it's about, I get home every month and a half to 2 months.
Yeah, I do about the same. I'm thinking about staying home till November, though.
Oh, wow.
I'm thinking about taking 2, maybe 3 weeks vacation time in November. Yeah.
Nice. Unfortunately, I've already used my vacation pay for the year.
I've got a little over 80 hours that I could use.
Oh, right on. I'd do it. Yeah,
Right.
just relax.
Especially after
Get out
a
of the
long
truck.
stretch like this.
Yeah.
Liquid death to plastics. Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to getting out of this truck for 5 days. Very much looking forward to it.
I can imagine. Cindy Damachi, got to go. Have a great day. Drive safe. Thank you. You
Have
too.
a great one, Cindy. Like you mentioned Nicole earlier, I get the chance to meet her in a few weeks at Keto Palooza.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's one of the things I'm thinking about doing in November. That was Time Traveler. Oh, excuse me. I'm thinking about taking a trip east in November. Maybe hitting up Kip, Sean White. I'm thinking about it. I haven't planned anything. I'm thinking about it.
Go for it. Yeah, I got a few people to meet out here coming up in the future too. Thankfully, my company pretty much sends me wherever I want to go. So I have the travel ability.
Yeah, I used to be able to do that too, but now that I'm on a set route, I can't do that anymore, which is kind of unfortunate.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
You got to do what's best for you.
Yeah. So, you said you've been driving for what, 19 years?
18 years.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Have you been to all 48 states yet?
All 50, actually.
Oh, 50. Wow.
And no, not driving You can't drive to Hawaii or Alaska. Well, no, you can drive to Alaska.
Yeah.
But you can't drive to Hawaii. But I've been there.
But speaking of the devil,
Hmm.
it's Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
Glad you can make it.
Be seeing you soon.
Yeah, with all these like keto and carnivore meetups, it kind of sucks I haven't been able to make any. Like Carnivore Quest is doing theirs in South Carolina here pretty soon, I think.
I think so, if I recall right. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try to make it to KetoCon next year.
Yep. Hack Your Health by KetoCon is the official name of it next year. Austin, Texas.
Yeah, I'm only an hour from Austin. Well, where I live.
That's where I was
Nicole
earlier
says,
this year.
oh, okay. Nicole
made it
says,
there
heck
this
yes,
year.
Ketopalooza.
Absolutely. And there are still tickets available for Ketopalooza. There's not many left, but go to ketopalooza.com if you want to come and meet Nicole and I or anyone else.
That's cool. Yeah, from last year, Greg, the RV carnivore, was there at KetoCon, and
Yes.
I saw him on Dr. Baker's podcast, and I managed to get an interview with him, and we still talk a lot on Instagram.
Right on.
Yeah, he's going through some family stuff, but as soon as he gets back on YouTube, I'm like, come on, dude, let's hang out.
All right.
Time Traveler, can you tell us about your rigs, the radios, tech?
The what?
Can you tell us about your rigs, the radios, technology?
Okay. You start.
Okay. Well, I'm in a Freightliner. I call them freight shakers. Cascadia. I don't have a radio. I used to in my old rig, which was a Kentworth, and it had two antennas on the mirrors, and I had those big. I think they're 50,000 watt antennas, and I had two of those, so I could hear from like 5 miles around me, pretty much.
Right.
But with this one, I don't have it because I don't have antenna mounts, so I'm like, I'll just go without my CB for a while. I drive an automatic, so it's just imagine a big golf cart. You put the brake pedal to the metal, and it's just gonna go as fast as it wants to go.
Right.
And also, I pull dry vans, so not flatbed. The big box trailers.
Yeah, I do the same. I pull dry van only. I used to do reefers, but not anymore. I drive a 2024 Freightliner Cascadia automatic. The radio I have is a Cobra. I do not use external antennas. I use the one that comes with the truck up in the roof, and it seems to do fine for what I need it for.
Yeah. I've been thinking about putting my CB back in, but
It's easy.
Yeah, but it's at home, so I'll have to dig it back up.
Right.
Yeah. I think this is a 2022. I'm not too sure.
Should be fairly new.
Yeah, it's only got like 150,000 miles. My last one before they had me trade it in, I was hitting almost 400K.
Yeah, it's about what mine was when I got this one.
Yeah.
Got 47,000 on her right now.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Nah.
So, yeah, you're international. You go everywhere. Not international. Is it international? Yeah, that's the right word. So you go everywhere pretty much. But what's your favorite state?
Love Texas, mainly because of the barbecue. I am a barbecue aficionado. If it says barbecue, I'm going to check it out.
Yep.
Although Missouri is a close second with Missouri Hick Barbecue, if you've ever been there. They have truck parking.
I don't think I've been there.
It's a kind of a log cabin style restaurant. It's pretty cool. But so far, my favorite barbecue, hands down, has been Texas Best Smokehouse, that chain down there.
I know you were telling me about that the other day.
Yeah, they got the fattiest brisket you've ever seen. Just incredible.
Yeah, the one I had on my Instagram the other day was I can't remember the name of the smokehouse, but it was one of the pilots out there by Fort Worth. They had it in there.
Good chance it was a Texas Best Smokehouse.
Probably. Former fat girl question: what do you each transport? Well, really shouldn't talk about that, but I do transport a lot of beer and a lot of soda. I'll just say that.
I transport general freight, non-perishable items, of course. I do some military transport once in a while. It's one thing about having a security clearance on an Air Force base, right? So still have that. Don't know why. Haven't looked into it, but the company uses that to its advantage, of course.
Yeah, I imagine. I imagine that you get a little bit of a pay boost for that too.
Oh no, it'd be nice, but no.
Damn companies.
It's all right. It works.
Time traveler, how do you run your extra kitchen things? Fridge, air fryer, grill? I guess I'll go first because I have the most stuff.
Maybe.
Maybe. I have an induction. Well, okay. Well, first off, I have a 3,000 watt power converter. So that's pretty powerful power converter from the batteries. Enough to run a 1,800 watt induction heater skillet, and I have a cast iron skillet that goes on top of it that I love to cook with. That's why I cook my steaks with. And then I also have one of those Oster, I'll get it real quick. 1 second.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yes. They come in handy.
Yeah, they do come in handy. And I like to cook my hamburger patties in that because I can fit all 5 pounds into that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have a little built-in mini fridge like right there. And then up top I have a mini freezer.
Lucky
I think
bummer.
it's about 1.5 gallon, and Dave's very jealous of it. So,
I am.
So
Total
that's
jelly.
Yeah. And if you'll go on my Instagram, I'm always posting pictures of what I eat and how I cook it. So, what about you, Dave?
All right. I got a refrigerator. So it's a small refrigerator, but it holds what I need it to hold. I've got a 1,800 watt inverter that's part of the truck design itself. So that works pretty good. I have a 700 watt microwave. I've got an Instant Pot, an electric skillet, Nutri Ninja, which is great for doing things like keto chow. I've got a waffle maker. I think cook-wise, that's about it. But it's plenty to cook what I need for my food.
Yeah, that is plenty of stuff. I just have mine like simplified pretty much.
It doesn't take that much. If you think about it, it really doesn't take that much to eat healthy out here. It really doesn't.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people just don't put the effort in. A lot of drivers, I should say.
Nope. Now I will say, this is way off base for me usually, but since I had that medical issue, which I have told people is diverticulitis. No, it's not a contagious thing, if anyone's wondering. It's a colon thing. One of the things the doctors told me to do, and they're like, you're just going to have to suck it up. We know you're carnivore, but you're just going to have to suck it up. With all the antibiotics that I was given, both IV for 24-hour regimen and then the pills 10 days for 10 days after that with those big horse pills. They said because of the way your stomach acid works and you're not eating the way you used to, there's a lot of acid buildup. You're going to have to eat some kind of bread, bun, something a couple times, and that's going to, settle things down, but you're going to have to do it. So I finally broke down about a week ago and did that a couple times, and sure as crap, it was much better.
Huh.
They're like, that just soaks it all up, and you can do rice if you have to, like some white rice. Don't do the brown rice, do the white rice. You need something to soak it up. So things I've learned about diverticulitis over the last almost month has been quite invigorating and enlightening.
Okay. And that's something like everybody will tell you is you got to do what works for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did. Subway was great. Just white bread. Don't get the wheat. Don't get all the other stuff. Just plain white bread. Do a couple of those. Maybe some buns with burgers. Burger King, Wendy's, something. Did a couple of those. And now I'm back on track, but it helped. It seriously helped soak everything up. Medically, I don't understand it all. They tried to explain it to me, but they're like, just do it. You just suck it up and just do it. It's like, okay.
Yeah, like I said, do what works for you.
Yep.
Yeah. Trying to decide what I want to. But yeah,
I'm really looking forward to that ribeye tonight.
I have a shoulder steak lamb. Let me go grab it real quick.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's nice and thawed out.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I haven't eaten today, so this is gonna be first thing I eat. You get that out.
I hear you. The sun works great for thawing meat. It really does.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. And Time Traveler says, "Hope your healing progresses." And also,
Thank
hi
you.
Alia, thanks for stopping by. Because she says,
Hey, Alia.
Can't be here for the whole thing, but happy she could stop by.
Awesome.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I know. I've been absent for almost a month, but today's my official debut return, so I'll be talking with y'all.
Okay. I was gonna ask, do you have anything coming up? Anything planned since you're starting to make content now?
Keto Palooza. Looking forward to that. October 6th, 7th, and 8th in Louisville, Kentucky. Videos. Starting to make videos again. That's one of the things I actually missed doing, was making videos, because I enjoy making videos and putting the content out there to educate drivers and anyone else that needs to improve their health.
Yeah. I've been kind of slacking on my videos. I've been meaning to make a truck tour, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I've been meaning to do that since all week, dude.
I think that's one of the questions I get the most from people on social media is, can you do a truck tour? Yes, I am going to do a truck tour coming up. I promise. I hadn't been planning on staying out for almost a month, so away for almost a
Mhm.
month, not out. But yes, that is one of the planned videos coming up.
Yeah, yeah. I should really do that myself. Probably I should do that tonight, but I don't know. I'm
And
gonna have to
that's
clean
another
my
thing.
truck.
Yeah, then you got to clean the truck. Yeah, it's like, okay, I'll clean the truck, then I'll do a video. It's like, hey, at least I got my truck cleaned. It's an excuse.
Yep.
I'm always looking for an excuse to clean the truck. It's like I got to
Yeah.
have a reason to clean it. Otherwise, everything's just where I put it. It's like I know where everything is.
Yeah, it's so simple living in the truck.
It's not hard at all. Some people think it is. It really is. I have all the creature comforts of home in here. I even have satellite TV. I mean,
Oh,
I'm set.
yeah, I don't have satellite. I do have it connected to the antenna that's outside.
Mhm.
I just haven't I don't watch TV.
No, I got you. I got you. I've been enjoying the old classics. Adam 12. You're probably too young for that, but
Adam
um,
12. I don't know that one.
it's an old police show.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
pretty good. Fresh Prince of Bel Air. You better not
Oh,
say you're
classic.
too young to understand that one.
Dude, that was Will Smith in his prime. Like that one episode where his dad leaves.
Hmm.
Man, why
Yeah,
don't he love me? That one.
that was an emotional one.
Dude, that was a great one.
And I can kind of relate actually, as far as my own father's concerned. So
Mm,
yeah, that was an emotional one.
I got you. Yeah.
And I wanted to
Oh,
say real quick,
uh-huh.
just anyone who hears me, thank you for those that sent me prayers and well wishes during this time. I really, sincerely, wholeheartedly love you all and really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you everybody who had prayed for him. Um, Time traveler, do you use Starlink satellite? Um, I guess I'll go first. No, I have mobile internet through my cell phone provider. Right now, I'm going off my mobile hotspot on my phone because it was faster where I'm at. Uh, but yeah, I have like a Wi-Fi little mobile router, so I use that, and in conjunction with my mobile hotspot on my phone, it's just whichever one has the best speed. That's what I go for.
Yep.
What about you?
For mobile data, I use my cell provider, which is Verizon. I haven't really had any problems across the country with it. As far as my satellite TV goes, that's through DirecTV.
Okay. I have looked into Starlink. They do have a mobile version, but it's like 700 for the equipment and then 150 monthly for their
I just don't.
services.
I just don't see it as a needed expense, personally.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like I've already got a decent setup. Like if I were to use Starlink, it would just be for whenever I don't have service. That would be
Hmm.
like a backup, and $150 for a backup is not gonna. No,
To
that's all
me,
right.
it's just not worth it. The
Yeah,
mobile data works fine for me. I have very few places where I don't get reception. Um, so for what I do out here, it's fine. It's like, okay, so I don't have reception one night. Okay, fine. Not a problem. Next day, yep, got my reception back. Not a big deal.
yeah, yeah. And most truck stops have Wi-Fi in the parking lot, and it works. It's not the best, but it works decently. I've streamed off of it a couple of times.
Yep,
I usually
it
have,
does work.
yeah, it's usually enough to carry an online game on my Xbox. So yeah, it is expensive. And hello, Peachy.
Hey, Peachy.
And we've got 5 minutes until we hit an hour, and I think we're going to start wrapping it up. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about? Shout out, any of that fun stuff?
Well, let's see. Today is Rachel from Two Crazy Ketos. It's her birthday today. So if y'all want to
Happy
wish her a
birthday.
happy birthday, that would be awesome. If you haven't subscribed to their channel, it's at Two Crazy Ketos with a K for crazy.
Mhm.
Highly recommend them. They are very knowledgeable about the ketogenic lifestyle, including carnivore.
I'm going to drop a link in the chat.
I know they would appreciate it. And I even, on Instagram today, I put a video up. I sang happy birthday to Rachel because she is always singing happy birthday to everybody else, including me this year in May for my birthday. So I got to return the favor today.
And you said it was crazy with a K or no?
Yes. Crazy
Yes.
with a K.
Okay, that should be in the chat then. Okay.
Are
And
you subscribed to their channel?
should be.
Good.
Should be. And I'll also put a link to their channel in the description box.
Awesome.
Okay, and also after this stream, I'm probably in 30 minutes to an hour going to be streaming a video game on my my gaming channel. The gaming channel is called Meaty Trucker, all one word. Same icon as my, or same profile picture as my regular YouTube. I'm also on Kick, same username, Meaty Trucker. I'll be playing Mass Effect. You play a little bit of video games, you said, right?
You talking to me?
Yes, David. You said you were thinking about getting a
I'm thinking
gaming
about
console.
getting a system for the truck, yes.
Okay. Have you played Mass Effect?
No, I have not. The last time I played video games, it was a Sony PlayStation 2 and a Wii, if that tells you how long
Nice.
ago that was.
Hey, that was a great era for video games, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. Mass Effect is a there's three original games, very space opera like. So imagine Earth is kind of entering the galactic the Galactic Alliance, and there's Geth, who are like a cybernetic life form, a lot like the Borg. The Krogans, which are like they kind of look like Bowser. They're big, tanky, reptile-looking guys. There's a handful of other alien races, but the Reavers, which are like this, there's this whole big thing. It's a big space opera type video game, and it's a really great game series. So yeah, if y'all want to keep hanging out with me, even if you're not into video games, I'll still chat with y'all. I would appreciate it if y'all came over to hang out with me. That would be fun. So, but anyway, I'll put the link to everybody, all the links to this links in the description to David's Instagram, his YouTube, where you can buy his T-shirts, all of my stuff.
Oh, can I show you a couple?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this is my latest design for Carnivore Werewolf. Meat fuels your beast. Carnivore Werewolf, carnivorewerewolf.com. And so I just grabbed two. I have 9 designs up, but this is Carnivore Police, exercise authority over your own food. That's how I feel about the Carnivore Police, as they call it.
That's awesome. So yeah, All right. Well, hope all of y'all stay safe out there. Gonna end it. Y'all remember to eat bacon and keep trucking.
That's right. And don't forget them steaks.
Yep.
I'm done. I'm fucking done. I am done. Get out!